4 months, I would get unsubscribed to a bunch of channels, and then I'd get resubscribed to them if I didn't do anything. It's
And
a
we are
normal
live.
purge, but it got fucked up along the line.
I've never noticed, but I only listen to like 3 or 4 channels regularly.
Yeah, YouTube's being a mess. By the way, we're live on YouTube.
Hurrah.
Hey, people.
Hey.
No, YouTube is amazing. It is not full of fail and copyright violations. I don't know.
Did
YouTube
Homer
analytics.
Simpson's
can
brother
suck the
call you and
saltiest
tell you to
section
say
of my-
exactly the opposite of what you just said?
What? Oh, no.
I want you to call me right back and say exactly the opposite of what you just said.
And his hygiene is above.
Yeah, like his hygiene and his kids. And...
Well, anyway.
Oh, why is that marathon over?
Well, anyway. This is Riders of the Lost Sword. And this is a place where, if I was to sing, I would be put into jail. I'm Frozen Traveler.
I'm Nami-chan.
I am Isamu.
This is Andy.
And this is No-san.
And
it was my pick this time to choose something, and I chose a musical thing, episode special thing that it's kind of popular, and yet I completely adore it, and it makes me feel good.
yep, Dr. Horrible sing-along blog. Of course, I've never seen this until Nami showed me it, and I'm like, wait a second, this is Dr. Adorable sing-along blog.
It is amazing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it was
NBA
great.
He's a damn good singer.
Hmm.
I would
And
watch
it's also not the
NBA
only
to
time he's
anything.
played. It's also not the first time that Neil Patrick Harris has played a musically themed villain.
The only other superhero thing I know he did, he was the voice of the Flash in one of the DC movies.
Yeah, he did the Music Meister in the Batman
Oh,
Brave
he
and the Bold.
did! That's
But that was
yes.
after this.
I
Yeah.
think I could leave with something before that. I can't remember. Things are
I'm the
weird.
Music Meister.
Maybe I should have lumped that in with this as well, but you know.
Yeah,
He also plays himself in all the Harold and Kumar movies.
yep,
Which
Those-
pretty much saved his career.
yeah.
Also, this is also written by Joss Whedon, which is not
Which is not.
his first foray into writing musical themed stuff.
Because, once more with feeling, my friend.
Ah, right.
Probably
Actually-
my favorite episode of Buffy, or it's at least in the top 3.
I can't decide if that's my favorite or not. There are so many damn good episodes.
Like Hush. Oh my
It's just
god,
the
Hush.
best one. To me at least.
Wait, what is that? Is that the one where there's no music in the episode at all, like background music, or is that the one where nobody can talk?
No one can talk.
Oh,
one
that one is good too.
The one with no background music is the one after her mother dies.
I knew that. I couldn't remember the name of it. I just remember there was no music
That's the body.
whatsoever.
That
Well,
was the
okay,
body. Yeah.
This means we're going to have to do Buffy one week. I'm
Yeah.
happy for this.
I did
Yeah.
suggest, maybe we tackle another large series as well, and as long with the Sentai and stuff, and just kind of,
That's an interesting thought.
What do you think,
know,
Doctor Who fan and Jared A? If you can hear us, I see they're online. I don't know how all this works.
No, they won't. Okay, here's the thing with. Okay, we're going into a little bit of Discord thing here. Okay, we have certain tags that only let us be in this chat room.
mhm.
Mhm.
They don't have those tags, so they can't join us.
See, I thought they could hear us and they'd be able to
No, they
type
don't.
back or
They
something.
don't.
Oh, okay.
If
Oh,
we're
okay.
in, like-
they were
If we were in the
watching
other
on
chat
the
rooms,
channel, then they couldn't.
yeah, they have
Well,
to
but
actually.
if it's live on YouTube, couldn't they just hear it there then?
Well, they would have to go
If
to
they're
my
live.
channel and stuff, but
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes, that's
I
how
see.
that would be how this would work.
Like, if
You know-
we would record in one of the 3 public rooms, that would happen.
Yeah.
You know, the funniest thing about the sing along blog is why it even exists, and that's because
It was like-
the writer's strike.
Wasn't it that, and he was just bored one weekend and wanted to have fun with his friends?
Because of the writer's strike. because no one was making anything, no one was filming anything. That's why it was filmed. It was released the way it was, because at the time that it was all released on their own website. They couldn't actually write and film anything for any of the TV networks or anything like that. They were all bored because of that. If the writer's strike hadn't happened, they never would have made it.
Yeah, I can kind of see it in this. They're all having fun. I can actually feel their energy of fun in this.
Well, that's because you have Nathan Fillion, NPH, and Felicia Day. They love everything they do.
Yeah.
See, I've watched this when it first came out, or at least in 2011. I know it was very new then, if it wasn't just like immediately released. And I swear I remembered it ending with him and that girl getting together, and he turned into a hero. And when I watched it, I was like, "What the fuck?" Because I can swear I remember him turning.
Are you thinking about Mega Man?
her.
I'm not Mega Man. Megamind, maybe?
No, I haven't seen that. I remember watching this because one of my roommates was like, "Hey, man, you gotta watch this," and I swear that's how I remember it ending. And I watched it again, and it was just the ending was completely different. I was like, "Damn, I guess I don't remember right." But it just
Maybe it's Mandela effect.
Mandela effect, yeah.
It is. We're in an alternate universe.
We're doing it again. This is the first time this has been brought up.
The Bears
We're
getting
all
beers
so
again.
parallels. We have to do something.
Maybe. I don't know. It's possible. Do you remember winning a Batleth tournament?
No.
No, I got last place. My brother had to go fight for me. I can't
You know
wait
who
to
I think
talk
we
about
can
that
blame this
show.
Mandela effect on? Decade.
Wait, what?
Decade?
It's his fault.
Everything's his fault.
Of course
The
it
election is his fault.
I was about to say.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
No politics.
No.
We're
Please,
a
no.
friendly show.
I
We
didn't
don't
say
wanna
which,
bring that in here.
which election. I did not say which election.
Doesn't matter.
Well, technically.
Any election is a politic.
I'm talking about the elections in Zimbabwe. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if you want to get into that corruption, that's a completely different story.
Oh, jeez. The political talk. It's
I mean,
there.
it could be the election of Mayor Quincy Sharp that allowed him to build Arkham City, but you know.
Or no, wait, that election, yeah, it did happen with Oliver Queen and didn't win the elector of Star City. Never mind. I'm just going to shut up now.
Haven't watched Sanho.
I'm so far behind on it. Here it's
Too Dark Knighty.
Whatever.
Was it because they wanted to do Batman and they just couldn't do Batman?
No. That's just my theory.
Oh,
They've never actually said that. That's just my theory because that's pretty much what they did. Although, without getting too far into that, I always like how they're almost forcing every show now to be a team of heroes.
Yeah. I mean, now we have a Justice League cartoon again.
Oh, not even that. I'm just talking literally with Arrow and Flash and Legends of Tomorrow. Well, Legends already was a team, but
And
even
somewhat
a
Supergirl.
little bit. Yeah, even Supergirl a little bit. They're doing that.
Well, yeah, you want to know that this is a universe. There's more than just
Well,
one
you gotta
hero.
get the band together.
Oh, I just mean specifically within each show. Like Flash, they now have Vibe and Killer Frost and Kid Flash, and then on Arrow they have Wild Dog and Ragman and Mr. Terrific, and then on Supergirl they have the Martian Manhunter. What's the one that they're making Jimmy Olsen into?
Dang, I
Guardian.
actually must be behind because
Yeah, they're
Mr.
literally
Terrific.
within each show.
Mr. Terrific.
Mr.
Oh my
Terrific.
God.
Well, Mr. Terrific's in Arrow.
And,
isn't Steel in something too?
No.
no, he had a movie.
Well, they made Spartan in Arrow, which was Diggle, and I think he's almost essentially Steel, but they kind of made their own thing with him. At least that's my theory on it, but I don't know.
All I know is that Steel has his own movie, and he was played by Shaquille O'Neal.
And it's terrible.
Speaking of really weird movies, and YouTube, since we were talking about YouTube, There's a Space Jam commercials now.
Yep.
I
Space
think they're
Jam's
making
coming out.
another
Space
one,
Jam
aren't they?
2.
It's got,
I just saw that. Like I was watching that this morning because I went to rewatch the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, and because it wasn't recognizing me as being signed out on my Xbox, it made me watch all my commercials since it wasn't linking to my YouTube Red account. But anyways, what I was thinking was like, wait a minute, because all of a sudden I'm looking at the bottom, it says Monsters. I'm like, Monstars? Are they doing Space Jam again? And sure enough, it was. They even had Bugs Bunny in it, and I was kind of surprised by that one.
I didn't know that trailer was out.
It's not a trailer. It's literally a Nike ad campaign.
Oh.
We're also getting Shaq Fu too, apparently.
yes!
Why? Why?
All praise Shaq Fu.
Oh, God.
The greatest bad game ever, the most notorious that I can remember.
Well,
E.T. Mighty
well,
Number 9.
But did
What?
you actually...
What is this ET you speak of?
Atari?
The Atari game.
Yeah, the Atari
Sarcasm,
ET that...
real original.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
That's
I
original.
missed it. Well,
Uh. So, back to the topic at hand with Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Should we just dive into the story a bit here?
Story's
start off
really
with,
straightforward.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's straightforward as fuck.
It's
Yeah.
one of the greatest, between choosing between having a love life and having your dream job sort of thing.
Yeah.
where that and villains never can get anything.
Yeah. It's always the villain
And
can
Captain
do.
Hammer's a whiny little bitch.
I've been hit. This is what pain feels like. Oh my god, it's pain.
I love Captain Ham.
Yeah.
Are
he
you
was-
talking about it?
But this is not the Hammer.
Yes.
It's not.
Hammer.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So, what was everybody's favorite song out of this?
Brand new day.
Brand New Day. Okay, Freeze Ray is a close second.
I'd say Freeze. Well, from first to third, Freeze Ray, Brand New Day, and that little short bit that Captain Hammer had when he jumped onto the truck.
That's.
I love the
second
whole.
song.
I love the endings, the near ending song, the one before the laser gun thing explodes.
Oh yeah, where he's talking, where he's trying to talk up about his girlfriend, but he's mostly talking about himself and his giant eagle.
No, it's when
Harville's
he
song.
yeah, and he's
Oh.
talking about keep your head up, Billy Buddy, and it's like, oh my God, she's like, you're him, you're that guy.
Oh, Felicia's song.
Wait, I'm totally getting a wrong song stuck in my head.
It's amazing how sheeple will show up for the slaughter.
Wait, no, that's from Book of Mormon. Never mind. I'm not sure what song you're thinking of.
It doesn't help that I don't know all the songs' names.
It's the
Yeah.
one after everybody's a hero in their own way thing, and then Dr. Horrible shows up with the freeze ray, freezes Captain Hammer, and then begins to sing because
Right. Yeah,
because musical.
Yeah, I'm not really the one for. Would you count this as show tunes?
It is a musical. I mean, I listen to enough musical soundtracks on our own that I'm kind of getting them blurring in my head right now. Hey, I was a vocal music major in college. It's just in my DNA.
The shit?
My dinner.
So
So what did you have for dinner?
Dinner. Oh no, dinner. DNA. Dinner. No, what did I have for
I-
dinner? Two egg McMuffins. That was my dinner. So
That sounds amazing.
yeah. I did also like the songs about Dead Horse.
Bad Horse.
Bad horse.
Bad
Bad
Horse.
Horse.
Bad
Bad
horse. He rides
the
across the
thoroughbred
nation, the thoroughbredistan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have two shirts from this show. I forgot I had two when I was talking to you earlier. I have the one that says it just has text that says the world's a mess and I just need to rule it. And then I forgot I actually have an Evil League of Evil shirt.
That's amazing.
And that's
That was
redundant.
that was
Club
the name of our
redundant.
that was the name of our trivia team. So that's why we all bought them for when we were playing.
And I was actually kind of hoping that Bad Horse would have been a guy in one of those floppy horse masks,
Oh,
but
then he
it did
couldn't
turn
have
out to
had
be
a
an
terrible
actual
death,
horse.
Yeah.
Winnie. How would that have
Yeah.
a terrible death, Winnie? Come on.
exactly.
He does
I
it
mean,
himself.
it would have been funny, but you know.
I just like
There's,
I just love the names of the other members, because they do actually officially have names for them.
What of those singing dudes?
No, when they at the end of the show of the whole thing, when they actually show the Evil League of Evil, they actually do they have gone and named every member of it.
I was just rewatching it on YouTube. I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, I watched on YouTube as well. It just stopped when
It's a really
door's shut.
short. Yeah, well, it's a really. You see him walking in, and they kind of really quickly show everyone who's sitting around the table.
yeah.
And then okay. Every single person on there, they have officially named. There's no video for them, but like if you actually look it up, they actually did go and name all the different ones. There's what was the thing? Remember the other ones? Oh come on, I'm gonna remember this now.
I just want to know the one that was dressed up like he was the colonial guy because I was like, what's up with that?
Hold on.
I'm looking up a wiki thing.
To the wiki!
They had Dead Bowie, fake Thomas Jefferson,
That was
Fury
it.
Leica, Professor Normal, Snakebite, Tie Dye, and then there was one they never did say a name, but it was like a white mascot. Those are actually in like the DVD. When you bought it, you can look them up, and they did show their names.
Here. Oh, they got
'Cause I
comic
remember
books.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch more that they actually did make on. I just remember the fake Thomas
Oh.
Jefferson was one.
Apparently, and also there's plans to make a sequel.
There has been for a really long time. I don't know if they're actually ever going to do it.
Yeah. Well.
I hope they do.
Well, Joss got caught up with Marvel almost right after that too.
Yeah.
That was part of it.
Any last word of it was in April 2015. Whedon stated in an update, "I was starting to feel like I don't know if that's possible. Everyone's so busy and we've all changed. I saw Neil do Hedwig
Yeah.
on
Hedwig
Broadway
in the
and went
7-year
backstage, and the first thing he said was, when are we doing a sequel?" I'm like, okay, maybe that's still on. So it'll be interesting to see when we come up with it for on the air. Not sure, but God knows we have the people, we have the technology, we can rebuild it.
Like, I had heard they were doing a sequel, and I thought they did it live once.
Seeing it live would have been awesome.
I don't believe they ever. I did know at one point they were talking about expanding the actual original and making it into like a full Broadway show. I did hear that at one point, and I do think at one con they did like a concert version where they kind of didn't do any staging, but they did like just sing the songs and things like that. But which sounds like something they would do from a con, but. Again, I don't know these for certain. I'm trying to remember these. So
Also, can we talk about how, Dr. Horrible is like the best, worst villain? Like, he actually succeeds, but he also fails at the same time, like, with the
Yeah.
whole gold bars.
Yep. I kind of found that I kind of predicted it. I'm like, oh, something's going to happen. He's doing way too well.
well,
But that's just me.
I mean, I remember right from the start, they were kind of. Okay. Not to sound like some I saw it before everyone else, but I actually do remember watching it when it came out because like it was one part a day when it was coming out, And I remember like one point they were talking about like that this was at the end when everyone was like kind of upset at the downer ending. I remember reading something where he was like, it was supposed to be an origin of a supervillain. Those don't have happy endings.
Yeah, they really don't. Like
And
Mr.
and
Freeze.
he can't get the girl. He's gay. I mean, he might get Captain Hammer in the sequel.
What?
What?
Well, the actor, but
I mean,
it's
Captain
a
Hammer might be gay
fictional
too.
killer.
How do we
Or
know
he
it's not just a
might-
big front?
Oh,
I guess you're right. I mean,
He could be hiding the tool.
I guess that's possible. Um,
okay. Found the list of the heroes for the Evil League of Evil.
You got to be careful because there was also a contest where they were adding additional members, and you could do like a video. So you have to make sure that you're not reading the ones that were like winning in the contest.
Okay, so there's Bad Horse,
Right.
Dead Bowie, Fake Thomas
Right.
Jefferson, Fury Lika,
Like
Professor Normal.
Fury, it was supposed to be a joke on Fury like a woman scorn because it was actually a woman. So
Oh,
it was Fury Leica.
Fury like a woman scorn. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Professor Normal,
Mhm.
Snakebite, Tie Dye, and unnamed white masked figure.
And then they have at some point actually gone back and written backstories for all that. Now, like if it was just in a comic book or like just in other stuff, but there is like a backstory, and they kind of have made backstories for all of them.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering with this Professor Normal thing. His costume consists of ordinary business attire and metal mutton chops.
Yep.
Okay. He has a wife, 3 kids, and a mortgage on his house. Among other things, the mutton chops are only a work in progress. He says that he intends to be completely cyborg by spring of 2010. So most likely he's already a full cyborg. And Dead Bowie refers to him as Professor Boring.
I kind of have a feeling like Dead Bowie is not as funny a joke as it was.
Yeah. That's Jed Whedon too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Yeah.
know he directed it.
Jed? I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, the appearance of rock musician David Bowie's alien alter ego Ziggy Stardust. First introduced in 1972. Concept level.
I love you.
Yeah. And the Spiders of Mars. He claims to be the actual David Bowie, saying that he was murdered in 1980, so everything after 80 was this other guy. Dead Bowie has the power of persuasion, to put in simple terms. Others still wonder if he has the power of voodoo.
Although what's funny is right after that
You
when they
do.
actually ended up having the Sovereign on Venture Brothers being Bowie. That was all
I
I
was
could
just
think
about
about
to
with
bring
the,
that up. As
Yeah.
soon as he. Venture Brothers has a new season. How are they going to explain the no Bowie?
Well, how far into Venture Brothers have you seen? Because they kind of said that wasn't Bowie.
Oh, I
Yeah.
very little.
Yeah, the Sovereign, because they even said that several times, like, he's not really Bowie. He goes, I don't care. It's the one of them was like, that's the closest I'm ever going to get, or something like that.
Yeah, because wasn't the Sovereign a shapeshifter, and you just liked
Yeah,
the form of
yeah.
David Bowie the best?
Exactly. That was essentially what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just all these villains are weird, but a good weird.
I mean, we got Bait and Switch.
You know? Eh,
I just liked in the last season the fake, like the fake Avenger team that was charging protection money.
yeah, and that guy that was shooting foots.
Yes. Oh, I love that show. Okay, I'm not gonna go on that tangent. I'll stop.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah,
might
we're
be my
not going to
pick.
go on it.
Well, no, there's going on a tangent, and then there's recognizing you're going on a tangent and trying to stop.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think of any other characters that we've missed. Oh, the sweaty guy.
The singing and the
Moist.
singing cowboys.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the singing
the Dead
cowboys.
Horse Singers. Yeah, the Dead Horse Singers.
Shit, what is his name?
Who,
What?
Moist?
Yeah.
He was the one who kept telling him, you have enough hours to be a henchman.
Yeah.
He's done it, but
I don't
it's
want to
not
be
a
a
nice
henchman. I'm Dr. Horrible. I have a PhD in horribleness.
But
Is
it's
that
not
a
a-
new catchphrase?
It's not a nice scheme because that's all Johnny Snow. Never mind.
I wonder if we'll ever see Johnny Snow.
Who?
Probably not. Johnny
Oh.
Snow.
Maybe Jon
Oh.
Snow is Captain Cold in disguise because he wears a parka.
Yeah,
Meh.
I think he was supposed to kind of just be Captain Cold, but
But we already have enough
miss
ice
Captain
themed
Cold.
villains.
oh, that's right. They said Captain Cold was coming back this Thursday. Never mind. Okay, off my tangent. Here.
We have too many ice themed villains. We need to cut back on some.
Yeah, that is true. At least Captain Cold doesn't use ice puns like Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
But they're
That's
so
only
cool.
the Arnie Freeze. No, they're not.
No, because the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze made me hate comic books for a while.
The Iceman cometh.
Do you know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice
The Ice
Age!
Age. Chill out, bud boy.
And he can't even say English well enough to really use the humor.
I think there's just a string between his movies. He's the same guy in every movie, and he's just trying to get along, and he does whatever he can to get through life.
And just remember, he was the governor of California.
He was the governor.
The governor.
He got his own comic.
And now
book.
he's back doing. And now he's back doing Terminator movies.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not talk about that.
So,
At least it's not
Next
Hulk
time on the
Hogan and
podcast.
Born.
Well, what?
What?
Huh?
who are we talking
I don't
about?
know. Third
I thought
base.
I heard porn.
I said at
Okay.
least he's not like Hulk Hogan and been in porn.
Oh, Hulk Hogan.
But he did do Suburban Commando.
I have no idea who you're talking about. The WWE doesn't acknowledge he exists right now, so I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking to you, Vincent, man.
Which, by the way, since he won his lawsuit, they're probably going to acknowledge him again soon. But
You know, now that he owns Kotaku and all.
since he essentially owns them now, yeah.
Wait, what about Kotaku?
He pretty much bankrupts Gawker with that.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember the obscene amount that they were told to pay him, and like Gawker's CEO came out and said, "Yeah, we can't pay that. There's no way we can pay that."
I didn't know any of this happened, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay,
And
really short version. Okay, he had a video come out stating essentially racist things. Okay.
I
Because he
remember
was-
that.
Okay, Gawker was the one that released the video. He pretty much sued them, saying that they illegally got that and were
Wrong
using it
video.
to essentially, and then there's the
It was
sex
a
tape too.
po-
Yeah,
the sex tape.
it was both actually. And then because it was actually part of the same video, if I remember right.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah, and so basically he sued them that they had no right to have that video and they had no right to release it, and he won. Because he was, I mean, honestly, he was right. They really did not have a right to have the video.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. So it was, but he won for like, I want to say it was like 150 million. It was like some really ridiculous high number. And basically the CEO of Gawker, who was a piece of garbage, I really have to say that. Pretty much just saying like, yeah, the companies are pretty much dead. So they're breaking up all those sites and trying to find new owners, and so that like Deadspin and IO9 and Kotaku, like all of them can still continue essentially. But that's the short version.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to just stop talking about the Dr. Horrible thing because
Sorry.
No,
This
no,
is
no.
how we
I-
do things.
This is how
Well,
we do
I mean-
things. Don't
I mean,
worry about it. We'll
this
get back
is
to it.
how
We
we-
always
yeah,
come back. We always come back to it.
Yeah.
It's circles. It's big circles.
well,
It's
I'll
layers.
talk about
like an onion.
Yes, like an onion.
Or the poop clock.
Or the maze. Oh no, sorry, I was watching Westworld. Never mind.
so Dr. Horrible. I'm not really the watching a musical kind of guy. Pretty much every single musical I've ever gone to, it kind of put me to sleep. And this I actually did enjoy because, well, superheroes. That's going to keep me interested for a little bit. But the songs were actually catchy, and even though I don't have a rhythm in my single bone.
And, you know, like with a Brand New Day, with Neil Patrick Harris singing as fast as he did, that was all him. Just, I mean, it was lip synced just because, you know, scene wise it had to be done. But, yeah, that is all him. No editing to it much. But, you know.
Yeah.
And PH is awesome. And pretty.
You're gonna put those songs in my head. I'm gonna start singing. That's the problem. Is these songs are gonna get stuck in my head, and I'm gonna start singing when you're not gonna want to hear that.
I don't care.
Well, no, because I'll start coughing. That's the problem.
Oh.
So,
Anyway.
any other thoughts on this?
I mean,
enjoyed it.
one of my favorite scenes is just one of my other favorite scenes is when Dr. Horrible's trying to steal the Wonderflonium. Yes, try saying that a lot, but and Captain Hammer just jumps on top of the thing and pushes Penny in the garbage.
And then it looks like he stops the van with a freaking monk.
Yeah, and although I liked it that one where it was like where my favorite when I watched it the first time, and actually I watched like the first part of it over and over again. I love that last line where he just walks, and he's like, "Balls."
No matter what, when the song is on,
What?
Mhm.
You cut
I
off.
don't care where I am. No matter what happens, when I'm listening to that song, I have to sing.
You have to sing it, okay.
Which was Captain Hammer's here to save the day.
No. Balls.
No.
Just the way he says it.
Balls.
Yeah, just at the very end, they were singing. He's walking like balls.
Didn't you see? He
I
threw
also
you
love
in the garbage.
I also love the part. I also love when they're talking when Captain Hammer and Penny go on the date, and they're at the soup kitchen, and Dr. Horrible's there in the background. And he just basically just picking up soup and just not pouring it in the bowl, just like pouring it over the bowl, just handing the empty bowl to the homeless people.
And
See,
this,
this goes back to the Mandela effect because I distinctly remember his girlfriend finding out that he was a dickhead like that, and she didn't like him anymore. Like I just completely remember a different movie.
you
before I
keep
watched
describing Megamind. That's what I keep hearing every time you're describing this. It just sounds like
I have
Megamind.
not even seen Megamind. I mean, this
It's 100% Megamind.
this is
Isn't it
getting
though?
weird.
It's like it's
getting-
almost the plot of Megamind you've described every time that you've remembered something different.
But done
Damn
better.
You Flash, quit messing with the time stream.
Damn it, Barry.
You went to the future tonight.
Damn
Are
it,
you sure
Barry.
it's not Kabuto? Because, you know, Kabuto can do that. Or Deno, you know.
Or Time Ranger.
I'm telling
I
you
guess
right
if they
now,
wanted to.
Doctor with fierce work. He would walk up to owner, slap him in the face, and say, "Listen here, you little shit. That is not how time works."
It's more of a, wibbly wobbly, timey
Timey-wimey
ball of
stuff.
Time travel bullshit shenanigans.
See, that's what 10 would say. I'm pretty sure 12 would just start screaming at him.
Yeah, probably
What the
would.
hell have you done?
Like, every time I hear 12 talk, I think just seconds away from cursing at everyone.
Yeah,
Just
because
going off on that
that's what
tangent.
you're most famous. Isn't that what Capaldi's
That's-
famous for?
Yeah, that's from the thick of it. When he was, which by that way, that show's actually really good too. But it's very political. Like
Yeah.
you really get into the British political system. But yeah, he swears like every third word in that show.
It's not even that. It's just his voice.
It's his
He's on the
eyes.
precipice telling everyone to.
Yeah,
Oh.
tell him the fuck
I
off.
did like I did like when he had cards to like show emotion. They were like, "Oh, the cards. Okay, I am very sorry that your father, son / daughter have been like."
that was just a genuine good joke. I'm sorry, your parent / sibling / significant other was
Melted. It was like melted or something. I actually went back and paused that episode so I could read each one as he was going through them because they were actually really ridiculously
Speaking of
funny.
good jokes, has anyone seen this week's episode of The Simpsons?
No.
No. Was there a new one? Oh wait, it was on in the
Yeah,
text and
it
I was
had
in
a-
the bar. I only
It
saw
had a
on the audio.
really good joke in it. It had a really good joke in it.
Wait, was this week the 600th episode?
No,
that
the
was like a few
600th
weeks
was
ago.
the Halloween episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
So this week's episode, for a little bit of setup, Homer ends up in a body cast, and Homer's like, "Hey son, you want to sign my cast?" And he's like, "Sure." And he writes something on his chest where Homer can't see it because he's stuck and he's fat. And he's like, "What did you write on my chest, boy?" And and Bart says it starts with F and it ends with CK, and on the cast it says "Father, good luck." It's like, and Homer thinks it's a swear because Bart.
Eh.
That is pretty good, actually. Because I saw it without audio, so I didn't hear any of it. I just liked his mobile where it had a picture of Mo in it. Like we had,
Yeah, it was a really decent episode. I mean, and it's like the season has been kind of just meh for the most part, but it was a decent episode.
So, yeah, Dr. Horrible, good musical / comedy / romance / superhero thing.
I think they do need to do more superhero-y type musicals.
that would be
Appeal
cool.
to the
Well,
nerds.
wait. You mean like Spider-Man Turn Off the Night where everyone was dying when they were trying to put
No.
it together, essentially?
No. And shame on you for bringing that up.
You remember
Or
the Mayan stuff they
or
were
the
doing
fact
with
that the fact that there is actually a Star Wars musical out there,
And there's a Star Trek Christmas special.
or
And
the
There's a
Eternals.
Pokemon musical.
well, actually, I'm actually talking about like the Star Wars one, if I remember right, is actually a Broadway show, like not just a minor one. I'd have to look it up somewhere, but I'm not sure. Or the fact that there's an Evil Dead musical. I mean, these things.
That is actually really good.
It is.
If
I know.
anybody hasn't listened to the Evil Dead musical, listen to it. It's good.
I need to rewatch the Evil.
I've only seen the first Evil Dead, to be honest.
I've seen none of it.
I've seen Army of Darkness more than any.
That's the one I like best, but it's nothing like the first two. But
I know,
Army of
it's
Darkness
not.
is my favorite.
No,
I
Army of
love that
Darkness.
fucking movie.
It is a fantastic film.
Klaatu, Verata.
Did you
Like, I
say
have
the words? I didn't say every solitary syllable. No.
All right, so
Uh,
I guess
you know what else I want to do for another podcast topic
You're the
eventually?
good Ash.
Uh,
I'm the bad Ash. You're a little goody two. Okay, I'll stop now.
Cabin in the Woods would be really fun to do.
Isn't it that
I
one
never
where
got
like
around to watching that.
is
That-
that kind of like the Big Brother kind of thing where it's like, oh, it's supposed to be scary, but wait a minute, they're doing this as
You'll
testing.
see.
No, and I don't want to ruin it for you if you
If
haven't
you don't
seen it.
know,
It's
No,
something
I-
that you don't really
I've
want
definitely
spoiled.
seen it.
It's really good.
I've seen it, and I'm trying to remember it.
That's
If
the
you
one
can't
with Thor
remember-
in it, right?
That's the one that Chris
Yes.
Hemsworth is in, yeah.
Okay.
And
Also directed by Joss Whedon.
no, it wasn't. He wanted to so badly to direct that film, but it's actually directed by Drew Goddard.
Oh, thought he had a hand in it in some way, but
He produced it, I believe, because he wanted to direct it. He
Oh.
couldn't. He thought he wasn't going to be able to because of Avengers, so he let Drew Goddard
just
direct
like
it. It was-
Michael
he
Bay
hated that though.
produced the Ninja Turtles movie, I guess. Then
Except that this one he wanted to direct. I don't think Bay wants to direct those ones anymore.
The what?
The Ninja Turtles.
Ugh. Wait, they don't even direct them. Credited?
No,
as
he
a
doesn't. He
producer?
doesn't. No, like I said, he produces them. Where Joss Whedon produced Cabin in the Woods, but the reason was he wrote it. Like he wrote it with Drew Goddard, and he wanted to direct it. But they were like, he didn't think he was going to be able to because he was working on Avengers at the time. Joss didn't think he could direct it. But he would. They said at one point, they said he actually thought he would have been able to. But yeah, it's still a great film.
It's so good.
Yeah, if I'm having a hard time remembering it, it wasn't probably good for me.
What was there was a joke that it was actually an origin film for another one. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I mean, remember, there's a difference between witches and sexy witches.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess we should end it here. Since we're near
this
the
has
topic
been
at hand here.
Riders of the Lost Sword, talking about Dr. Horrible Sing Along blog and some other stuff along the way. This has been Nami-chan.
Isamu?
Andy,
Come on, say it, man.
did everybody else do their outro? It
Yeah.
cut out. I just
Everyone
an
but
onion
you
is just
and
an
me.
onion. An onion is just an onion.
And yeah, this is Frozen Traveler. And
And we hope to see you guys in the next one, I guess.
yeah, which is what, Star Trek or something?
Yes, and I saw something on Facebook, and I still want to do Star Trek, but I actually didn't know this. This week is the 25th anniversary of Star Trek 6: The Undiscovered Country, and I almost want to switch my pick to that because it'd be the same amount of time watching something. Like those 2 episodes in the movie would be about the same length, and I kind of want to do that since it's the anniversary of the movie. And the movie's really, really good.
I can't hear a goddamn. I don't know what it is with the internet at my apartment. I'm gonna call up Comcast. I know how to talk to people.
Well, they know you're talking about them because you're cutting out again.